You can head outside to get some exercise, although there is still a lot of haze and smoke out there.
A lot of haze, a lot of smoke. We're at moderate on the air quality health index. We will improve over these next 12 hours, and we'll be in a good spot for the next few days. So that's good news with regards to the smoke. There's a lot going on around the city, not in the city, outside of the city. Will it track in? Well, 22 degrees right now. You can see the haze in the background here. Let's look at that 24-hour forecast. Now, your 24-hour forecast is brought to you by Fifth Avenue Volkswagen, where you can win your ride. See dealer for details or visit fifthavevw.com. And we don't have anything expected to track into Calgary. It will get close. We're just west of us. Some thunderstorm and shower activity, but it doesn't look like it's going to make it into the city. And then tonight, that air quality will start to improve. The wind direction is going to shift. It's going to change things up. So it will likely still be hazy and even foggy tomorrow, and that will be trapped in for parts of the morning. But then that will lift out. And then we're looking at mainly sunny skies, better air quality, and a high of 25 for tomorrow. And just to show you what's dancing around us, since I'm talking about this so much, here. And I'm going to talk more about this in just a little bit.
Okay, Danielle, we have some showers circulating toward the west and north of us, right?
Really everywhere. Yeah, we have a lot going on around us. One system moving off in the east, and then thunderstorm development in the mountains and foothills. Fun stuff going on out there. Okay, Skywatch weather camera. There's the look at the hazy city. Oh, all the haze we've had over the past couple weeks. That should improve, and we should bounce down to the low end of that air quality health index. I'll show you that in a moment, but first we'll talk temperatures. The interesting thing about temperatures today is today we talked about it being a little cooler. It's still not cold, and we're still above normal, but it's a bit of a difference. So, for example, Medicine Hat was at 30 degrees at this time yesterday. Now sitting at 26. These areas, Drumheller through Brooks, were at 29 at this time yesterday, and Calgary was at 26 at this time yesterday, and now at 22. So we're all in those lower 20s for the most part, except for Medicine Hat still holding on to the mids. 26 degrees right now there. Okay, radar, satellite imagery, there's a lot to talk about here. So this is one system. It was a stateside system that pushed in from the States this morning and has been tracking through the far south and then moving its way up and off to the east. It really just touched us ever so slightly onto Highway 2 and then shifted off. It is creating this instability though, because the wind around it is pushing air up the mountains, and that's that lift we need. Plus we have just enough heat for it to create that thunderstorm activity. So we have enough fuel out there. It looks like as this develops in the mountains and this tracks off into the foothills, it doesn't look like it will have, for the most part, for most of these cells, doesn't look like it will have enough steam or that we have enough instability out there that it will track all the way to QE2 and Highway 2. Again, some cells might make their way that far east, but most of them will die out in the foothills for today. There's just a closer look at what's going on. Okay, when we talk about the future cast and we talk about tomorrow, we need some sunshine, we need some cleaner air quality. So first we'll start off with the sunshine, and this is a look at tomorrow. Not a whole lot to talk about, which is some good news for us. We're not looking at any stateside systems, we're not looking at any instability in the foothills. We are just looking at stable and mainly sunny skies, and temperatures will climb a little higher again tomorrow because of that. Okay, air quality, when we talk air quality, we are at moderate right now in the city. We're at 5, and many communities in southern Alberta are on the moderate level right now. We're going to get the winds shifting for tomorrow and for the next couple of days, really through much of the weekend, and it will act in our favor. So we might even dip to the low end of this air quality health index. So nicer air for us. I'm going to play this through, and if you keep an eye on your timestamp as well as we go through these next couple of days and even through the weekend, it looks like the smoke will be concentrated on the BC side and into the far northwest. All right, longer range forecast looks like this. 25 degrees for tomorrow, mainly sunny skies. It looks like we will remain fairly stable even in through Friday and Saturday and Sunday, so even through the weekend right now as well. And the rain should hold out till Monday, and those cooler temperatures will hold out.
Seems like we've had a winning streak when it comes to weekend weather. It generally turns quite nice by then.
Yeah, and you know, you have lots of plans on the weekend.
Yep.
You need some sunshine, some good air quality would be nice
too.
To add to that. It is looking like better air quality for the weekend. Air quality health index low, or at least the low end of the moderate part of the scale. 22 degrees current temperature, also today's daytime high. Still a little bit above normal, as you can see here. Normal's 18. Okay, for the next 4 days, we're ranging between 24 and 25 degrees for daytime highs, and it will be mainly stable, mainly sunny. Ian?
Thank you, Danielle.
Well, smoke settled over the city again. Let's check in with Danielle. We can see it sort of hanging over the cityscape behind you there, Danielle.
Yes, you can absolutely see that behind me. So here's some good news on that, is that the air quality is going to start to improve, especially as we head through the next couple of days, including our weekend. So it will take a bit of time, but basically this system that pushed in from the States that's now tracking through the eastern part of our province is helping to switch the wind direction a little bit. So we are looking at switching that wind direction. As you can also see, there are some storms off to the west that are tracking towards the Carstairs area, so heads up Carstairs. Some of this may even come with some smaller size hail. Okay, talking about temperatures in our city. So we've been in the 20s today. Yesterday's high was 26, today 22. We're now down to 21. So we're not quite as warm today, but we will boost up in temperature again as we get rid of this haze and we get more sunshine in these coming days. Looking at those next 24 hours, basically 25 degrees as our high for tomorrow. Keep in mind it will still be hazy and even foggy tomorrow morning, but once that lifts, we'll likely be down to the lower part of that air quality health index, that low risk level. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle. Let's bring Danielle back in as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast.
Oh, yes, and it's looking pretty good. Really stable, good amount of sunshine, and the air quality a little bit better than what we've been having. So we'll get into all of this. But first, let's quickly talk temperatures. We talked about it being a little cooler today. It's still above normal in most communities. But for example, yesterday at this time, Medicine Hat was at 30 degrees. Brooks and Drumheller were closer to that 29 degrees. Lethbridge as well. And in Calgary, our high was 26. So we have cooled a little bit for today. We'll climb back up as we go, but at this point, most communities in southern Alberta are in those lower 20s right now. Okay, lots going on the radar and satellite. And the reason I want to show you this is because it has a big impact on, one, our weather for tomorrow, but also our wind direction, which affects our air quality. We've had this system push in from the States today. So the far south certainly saw a good amount of rain in some communities as this pushed up. And now it's starting to actually weaken as it tracks off. Hannah, Oyen, Coronation, you all have the potential of seeing some isolated showers and even non-severe thunderstorms for the next couple of hours until this is fully out of the way. Also, we have activity developing in the foothills, and that's because of the system and the air getting pushed around the system up the mountains. That's that lift we need. You combine it with, well, just enough heat, and we have that thunderstorm activity going on. But Carstairs is tracking towards you. Outside of that, we're looking at most of the activity really fizzling out in the foothills and not quite making it to the QE2 or Highway 2. Here's a look at your futurecast tomorrow. Not a whole lot to talk about. We're looking at mainly sunny skies, and the air quality should start to improve as well. So right now we're moderate on the air quality health index. We should dip to the lower end of moderate, or at least even that lower risk part of the scale. I'm going to advance this, and you can see for the next couple of days the wind is going to be in our favor. So it'll push a lot of that smoke up to the north, and then a lot of it will pool on the BC side, but it should start to clear out in southern Alberta and dipping us to the low risk part of the air quality health index, which is some good news for us. It looks like this will also carry into our weekend too. So looking forward to these nice, more breathable air. This is your Action Furnace 5-day forecast. 25 degrees for tomorrow, mainly sunny skies, and basically stable weather right in through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with those daytime highs around 24, 25 degrees. It looks like the rain will actually hold out until Monday, and by then we're dropping to about 20 degrees, which is a little closer to normal.
All right, let's take a peek at what's trending. You know how some kids are just sometimes born with a full head of hair? Now, sometimes those kids lose a bit of the hair in the first few months, but this kid is not one of them. This is baby Leanna. She's only 10 months old. Look at those luscious locks.
Oh my goodness.
We pay money for a blowout like that.
I would.
I try to get my hair to look like that every day. This kid's like, I was born with it.
Look how shiny and gorgeous.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
she knows it's gorgeous. Like, I'm a baby, but look at me. Well, learning to skate can be hard unless you have this kind of backup. It helps when your dad's a hockey player. This is Calgary Flames forward Igor Sharangovich skating with his little boy.
I knew what you meant.
And you knew what I meant. This is their dog Zeus. All hands on deck to help this little one gain some confidence on the ice.
What a fun day.
I wonder if those little paws are cold. Then he skates on the dog too.
Pretty cool to have the whole rink to yourselves, too.
Totally. Well, if you have kids or grandkids who love Lego, this would make you a superhero if you were to buy this at Christmas, but you better start saving your pennies now. So Lego has introduced its most expensive set. It's the Lego Ultimate Collection series Star Wars Death Star. So it comes with more than 9,000 pieces, so they're going to be working on it for a year. It's got Stormtroopers, it's got Darth Vader, it's got Luke Skywalker. It also comes with a hefty price tag, about $1,400 Canadian.
Oh my goodness. When I go into the Lego store, I feel like the $200 ones are
expensive.
A lot.
Yes, imagine $1,400. That's when you tell your kids, okay, you need to work on this for the next 2 years, maybe 3 years.
And get 4 jobs.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Skywatch weather camera showing you, yes, that hazy sky. It should start to improve tomorrow. It may still be quite smoky in the morning hours, and then it should improve throughout the day tomorrow in the city. All right. Talking about temperature, 21 degrees right now at the airport. Today's high was 22, so a little cooler than yesterday's high of 26, but still above normal. Normal is 18 degrees for the city. Warmer in through Saskatchewan, as you can see, 29 in Regina, 30 in Saskatoon, but overall a lot of that heat has been in the prairies for the last couple of days. Okay, radar and satellite. We've had this system tracking off to the east, but this is now dying out. But there is thunderstorm activity. We talked about this, and some of these cells even reaching, getting close to reaching the QE2 around Carstairs. So I'm going to pop out the lightning here, and you can see there are a couple cells here. Yes, they come with lightning, and even potentially some smaller size hail. Likely that will die out before it gets to Carstairs, but Carstairs, even up to Olds, and as far down south as almost Airdrie, you're looking at thunderstorm activity and shower activity throughout these next couple of hours. Okay, for Calgary though, it's quiet. All right, next 24 hours, your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. Again, that air quality will start to increase, especially by tomorrow morning, but we'll start off the day. It'll be locked in with the fog in the morning hours and then should start to lift out. 25 degrees is our high, so even a little warmer for tomorrow in the city. Quick little dance around, 31 for Kamloops tomorrow, 29 for Kelowna, 28 for Edmonton, and in Alberta, we're looking at stability, a good amount of sunshine for most of Alberta. We're just going to see a little more cloud cover further to the south. 26 for Lethbridge as a high, 28 for Medicine Hat. Tara?
And next week on Golf Tips, it's the final episode of the year. We see how to play a tough shot out of the rough. We are kind of coming to the end of golf season. I hate to say it.
Oh, when it's the final golf tip of the year, it makes me worry. Here we go, right?
It's the official start of fall.
It is.
Yeah.
It's our CTV official start of fall. Okay, let's talk about the forecast. And I will say that the forecast does not resemble fall whatsoever for the rest of this week, at least. We're going to hold on to daytime highs 24, 25 degrees right up and through Sunday, and it should be pretty stable overall. Friday, we may see a little more cloud cover, but overall, we're looking at a decent amount of sunshine Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the air quality should be moderate to low, so decent air quality. Okay. Weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, Alberta's climate. Janine Forbes sent this in on a walk, I think it was this morning, and you can see the haze over the city, and her pup not really loving it, it looks like.
He seems apprehensive.
Yeah. When's this haze going to go away?
Yeah, nice shot, though. Thanks for your company tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow.